Well, there goes that idea. Hey there, folks. My name is Raziya the Ravager, and today we're headed to SFK. And, well, we've got a little bit of a special thing going on here, because not only do we have the normal multi-shot shenanigans going on, but we also are going to see some cool terrain exploitation in the Tower of Argol. It's going to be kind of like a tower defense, except we're attacking a tower, because, well, we heard that you like towers, so we put a tower defense in your tower attack, so that you can attack a tower while defending a tower. Anyway, let's get on with the show. I hope you guys enjoy. Invite Haralock. Interesting, so we do have a warlock after all. Oh, so we can summon everyone. Come on up, guys. Actually, our warlock is a little bit behind. That's slightly bothersome. I do not appreciate that. But she's leaving us alone now. We're good. Hey, it looks like there's some PvP going on here. Let's go help these guys out. Actually, wait, this guy's skull level. That is not good. I'm not sure if that actually disrupts the seduction. It might. It might. Let me wing clip. Never mind. I'm just coming up to help. I know we might actually run into some trouble around here. This is a horde questing area, so we might come up on some enemy players. We only have Venom Strike still. Nothing too special. But the thing is, we're going to be in the middle of a whole bunch of friendly mobs. And that's probably not going to help us much against all those horde. Wow, look at them. What do you say, guys? Should we go snipe some people? There's a level 30. Here's a level 29. There ain't no rules in war, you know. So you can go ahead and do anything you want. All right? Let's go smash this guy. There you go. A cheap shot. But you know, that's exactly the sort of thing that you want to do. Hey, there's this guy's resurrection sickness. Get him! He's already having a bad time. Let's make it worse. There you go. That's all you want to do. That's all you gotta do. Like I said, there are no rules in war. You do what you can. You do what you can for fun. Are we leaving Hillsbrad already? I get way too competitive if I start doing this stuff. I'll start forming a raid. We'll go roaming around and killing everyone, and then they'll form a raid, and then they go around killing everyone. But that's the whole spirit of vanilla. It's Tarnmill versus Dark Shore or South Shore. Dark Shore, silly me. We're gonna do some stuff. We just picked off a couple of unfortunate hordes in Hillsbrad. Because I fight dirty. I like to get really dirty. I like to get so dirty that they feel dirty being sniped. A mage saw me right away, but was unprepared for the Wind Serpent. Now, she can blink in and Frost Nova, but she certainly cannot handle the dynamite. It would be better if I had grenades. But you know, what can you do? What can you do? Refugees in 2019. Yeah, they surely seem like they need help. Not the kind of help that they tell you they need, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we were talking about how humanoid tracking plus shadow meld equals you can maneuver around everyone and get off the big aimed auto multi-auto memes. And it's always fun. And since we're about to start, I would ask you kindly to share the stream. Make sure we spread the word that we're going through SFK. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna wreck all the things and multi-cleave everything, all the things. You gotta get that multi-cleave. Hey, these things are gray, but we're not coming in here too late. The stuff later on is actually much more powerful. So it looks like I've got Fort, I've got Mark of the Wild, Arcane Intellect, and Thorns. We can go right ahead and start it with all this stuff. I'm going to be aimed auto multi-autoing my way through all the stuff. And it looks like our bear tank is having a lot of fun in here. She must be having a lot of fun with all the gray mobs. Shadowfang White Scalp. I'm gonna drop an immolation trap right there. And I think I can get an aim shot in right here. Yep. Let's get a concussive up in here. Maybe growl? No, that does not work. But we do have a Druid's Growl, which is more a taunt than threat generation. The pet growl is nice, but it only generates threat. It's not actually a taunt. It generates a lot of threat, a respectable amount of threat. But it's certainly not the kind of thing that you can rely on completely. But we should wait before killing a boss, should we not? The trash, though. Sure. Seems like the best idea. It would be uncourteous to our new hunter, who, well, is kind of new to the game. In fact, he was going to check out a tutorial, or at least I recommended it to him. Say, Lunar, did you check out that multi-shot tutorial? So cool. I hope you have fun with it. So he checked out the advanced multi-shot techniques tutorial, which is all about your melee weaving and range weaving, like this. Actually, wait, that was not close enough for the multi-shot to go out. It feels close enough. It was just barely not enough. I do need to get used to it again, I suppose. This is official classic, and I have been playing a GM character for the longest time. Oh, you were doing some huntering in SM? Yeah, I cannot wait to get my hands on a Ravager. My namesake. It is imperative that we, on the way. Ah, chilled. Feels bad, man. So, yes, it is imperative, absolutely imperative, that we, pick ourselves up a Ravager. By the way, just for you guys who might be unaware, it seems that procs on ranged weapons can actually reset auto-shot's cooldown. Which is why the auto-shot took so long to fire after that Venom Shot proc. So, perhaps Venom Strike is not necessarily very much worth it, but it's still a good weapon. Venom Shot is very nice. It can crit for like 90. It does about as much as an auto shot. So I do respect the weapon. It is highly respectable. Well, of course I know that, but I actually covered that recently in a tutorial. Did you happen to catch the advanced multi-shot techniques tutorial? Actually, we take it a step further, you know. You can do your auto shot and auto attack on different cooldowns, sure. But here's what you really do. You take one mob, you keep it in melee. You take another mob, and you keep it at minimum range. Then, you use multi-shot to chain from the minimum range mob into the melee while you're using your after strikes, while you're using your auto shots, and you also add dynamite into the mix. That's how you min-max. And I went over all that in my recent multi-shots tutorial. Advanced multi-shot techniques, dead zone, multi-sync, all that good stuff. Make sure you check it out on YouTube. Hunter Tutorial Advanced Multi-Shot Techniques by Raziya the Ravager. Yours truly. In any case, we are about to start. But in any case, it was nice to have strange fellows around, because now we've only got our own kind, and it's a little bit lonely, but not necessarily bad. What I learned while GMing is that they've got the same. A lot of them who are just normal players just want to play the game, just want to have fun. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, they're all gold sellers, they're all this and that. And indeed, they do not necessarily observe the rules as well as anyone else does. But when it comes to just playing the game, they're very much like us. Everyone thinks they're the good guy. You learn that in the CIA. That's a different story. Let's see, we got Mark of the Wild, we got Arcane Intellect. If a Shadow Fang drops and someone needs on it, that'll be very disappointing. No one here's a rogue. So, I'm going to be watching the rolls very carefully. Of course, that's guaranteeing, that's anticipating that something will drop at all. It's not that big a deal, and it was serviceable in Light's Hope, even though I am NA. Oh, whoops. Oops, my bad. Got him. Alright, so we can do the auto, aimed, auto, multi. Nice, we actually got the multi-shot through the pillar. I'm not sure if it's blocked by Los yet. It might act like Chain Lightning more so. That it can chain right around corners. Maybe not. So anyway, we're going to start using some multi-shot techniques, just like we did in Black Feather Clips. We're in a rather high-level group, but these will obviously progress. This fellow will unlock the door for us. By the way, if you want to get a fast attack speed wolf, but you don't want to camp Deathmaw, then the wolves in this courtyard are actually pretty good. You will need to level it up, but they do have the same exact attack speed as death maw. I do not recommend a wolf at all. They are part of the Trinity, but they are not... they're not my cup of tea. They're not my favorite. There we go. Now then, where are we? Here we are. Yes, these slavering wargs. And we've got incoming now. Let's get this guy over here. Let's move this guy down here. Auto shot, multi-shot. That just changed across that to the warg here. Let's toss some dynamite too. So, anti-magic shield does make these guys immune to dynamite. It's just something to note. Better at scripting than us. Okay, multi-shot. You see that just cleaves right into the melee. I did not see what this guy is seeing. I wonder what he saw. Oh yeah. Just that, that's all. There's also a corpse here, but we should be able to kill it. Since we do not have a tank, I do intend to let others go ahead of us. But I do like to pull once in a while. Don't come up near me. We're going to smack you, auto shot you, smack you, auto shot you, smack you. See, no need to weave at all. As long as you keep targets where they need to be. And then on top of that, you can also chain multi-shot between them. And also you can chuck dynamite. And also you can bite storm and all that other good stuff. Soulstone on me. I have a soulstone. You know what that means? It's time to Leeroy! Come at me, bros. I am invincible. I have the soulstones. You cannot stop me. I will chuck my heavy dynamite at you. And I will probably die because I have so much aggro right now. Hang on, we got a target at range so we can chain into the melee. I got aspect of the monkey going. These guys are down. That's good. And I'm totally out of mana. So that's unfortunate. But that happens. Alright, now I'll actually drink up. Hang on, I'm in combat. This guy here. No, they're not a must-have for 40-man raiding. It's a big lie. What? Nice scripting, Blizzard. Okay, well, I guess I won't touch that guy. But yeah, so the thing about wolves being ideal for 40-man raiding is completely fictitious. See, they're part of the holy trinity of pets. They are they can compete with cats and wind serpents to a degree, but they do so through furious howl. Now, let's set a ground rule really quick. If Lupos is not nerfed, he is absolutely the best pet, hands down. He deals shadow damage on all of his auto attacks. It's very, very powerful. He hits very hard. It's very wonderful. But if Lupos is not nerfed, or rather, if Lupos is nerfed, excuse me, then in that case, we can compare them to cats and wind serpents. Now, wolves, they do not have a focus dump, and a focus dump is defined as an ability that the pet uses to dump its threat. Now, Lightning Breath is an example of a focus dump. It costs 50 focus, it has no cooldown whatsoever, and that's the important part, no cooldown. So the pet can spam it, and that will dump its focus, quote unquote. So, in doing so, the Wind Serpent can dump its focus into damage. Wolves cannot do that. Now, they are very responsive pets. They are admirably responsive. They will always have the focus and almost always have the GCD to cast dash to run back to you. But their furious howl is how they make up for the damage, for the lack of a focus dump, because their furious howl adds extra damage to the melee DPS within 15 yards, or you if you happen to be in melee, every 10 seconds, and that by itself is say an extra 20-25 DPS or so. It's pretty solid, but that also assumes that the furious howl will always go off in the right composition, and your groups will be scattered on fights like Cthulhu, like Four Horsemen. It's going to be potentially comprised of different classes on a fight like Cthulhu. Sometimes some guilds put priests in all the groups for the sake of their prayer of healing and other stuff like that. Oh, Bite is not a focus dump. Bite has a... Heck off, you damn gold seller. Bite has a 10-second cooldown, and therefore is not a focus dump. Claw, however, which cats can learn, is a focus dump. So cats and wind serpents, they get most of their damage. They get most of their damage from their focus dumps. 99 roll, very nice. Wasted that luck though if the Shadow Fang drops. Anyway, so as I was saying, cats and wind serpents, they deal the most of their damage through their focus dump, which is very important for their for what they do, which is DPS. Now, cats are the best physical damage in the game. In terms of pets, they have dash. They have some very good. They have some very good focus dump and damage modifier. All the good parameters that make them a great DPS. And the reason that they're so good is because you see wolves. They can apply Furious Howl to other targets, but that damage is not their own. But a cat, on the other hand, you can add consumables like Scroll of Strength or Scroll of Agility to your cat, and it will benefit the most from those consumables because all the physical damage it deals is its own. So cats are very, very good in the early raiding days. You can also use a wolf. Wolves tend to be better earlier on, but cats are also good for that reason. However, cats are on the opposite end of the focus spectrum. They have a very very cheap focus dump. They have claw, so as such they're going to be spamming that, and they will almost never have the GCD or the focus to cast dash to run back to you out of harm's way, which can be a problem on later fights. Say the Abomination Wing Trash. But cats also benefit the most, I should clarify, from very common early game debuffs like Sunder Armor, like Blessing of Might, all the easy stuff like that. And also, if your guild happens to have an Annihilator, that's also a consideration. But Wind Serpents, the reason they're so much better later on, I mean, aside from the obvious reason, which is Lightning Breath rank 6 is only available when ZG comes out, the reason that they're so good is because they tend to benefit more from later game debuffs, that is, debuffs used later in the game. So let's say that your guild gets a Thunder Fury. It's probably not going to happen on your first day into MC. It's probably not going to... your guild might not use Nightfall right away. It's probably not that big a deal, but when your guild goes Fire Mages, those are going to be very fond of Nightfall. Here, Wolves, don't come after my mage. I need my mage alive. when your guild does get a Thunder Fury, when it's more likely to have a Thunder Fury, and when it's more likely to be using Nightfall, then your Wind Serpent will benefit more from that damage. Not to mention that Blackwing Leer has a bunch of magic immune or magic resistant mobs to nature damage. I mean, sometimes the Wind Serpent is good against like the Draconids and Chromagus if he's vulnerable to nature damage. But that's not exactly a reliable thing. It's very random. Lightning Breath. Does it scale with Hunter's Mark? I would not know about that on Official Classic, but I suppose we could have a look. Let's have him breathe here on the... Oh, come on now. Let's have him breathe on the rat. Come on. Still 29 damage, so I'm not sure about that. But of course, neither does a cat's damage scale with Hunter's Mark, because of course it's ranged attack power. A Wind Serpent, no, I don't think it really benefits from attack power. I think it benefits more from from stuff like Nightfall or Thunder Fury. But that is a good question, and it should be tested later on. Remember, this damage is kind of random. If we have a higher rank of Hunter's Mark, you know, something that's let's say one of the level 60 ranks, then perhaps we could get a more reliable outcome. But right now, all I've got is rank 2, and rank 2 Lightning Breath 2. In fact, I do need to upgrade my Lightning Breath very soon. I believe the next rank is level 24, but I'm not sure. Now we can find a beast that is level 25 or lower that happens to have this next rank just yet. I'll have to look into it. Here are the Shadowfang Dark Souls up in here. Now, can I multi-cross? Yes, all 3. Let's throw some dynamite up here too. Immune to shadow damage. Feels bad, man. Casting speed reduced by 50%. Is the rare to the right? Is there a rare to the right? I remember there being a rare here. But that might have been Cataclysm. That might have been a later version of SFK. Or maybe it was the next Rammus event. One of those big abominations that was supposed to show up here. I can't really say for sure. Hey there, folks! Thanks for joining on the stream today. We're just dropping some hunter memes up in here. In fact, let's get a Dark Soul over here. And no, too late. Let's get another one here. There we go. Let's growl on this one. Growl. Re. I gotta get these guys in like half melee, half range, in order to do the big cleave meme. It's very important for the sake of the meme. So for you guys who are just joining us, thank you for joining us, by the way, on the stream today. We're demonstrating what I already showed in my advanced multi-shot techniques tutorial, which is how to chain it into melee, cleave like mad with the. Hang on, did we get like a ghost or something? Mana? I guess our team needs mana, and we are stuck in combat for some reason. Oh. Whoa. Hey. Why the heck is he all the way over here? Oh, thank you for the pet heal. Okay, I was the only one stuck in combat. But yeah, this is a good situation. I've got this guy at range. Darn, I could not get the multi-shot off. Now I can. Now I can do it. Raptor Strike. The 130 auto shot crit. We're not rolling with anything special at the moment. At least not at level 25. We're rolling with the Venom Strike, which was fantastic through the Dead Mines, but obviously we do need to replace it very soon. And we do have a Crystal Pine Stinger waiting in the bank. It's gonna be really, really awesome. It's gonna hit like a truck. a rare. I guess I may have remembered incorrectly. Oh, hang on. Let's, aimed concussive. And multi. Alright now, I guess we're good to go the other way. The right direction. I mean, the left direction, which is the correct direction. The right direction is the one that we went in already, and the right direction was wrong. But of course, we were checking for a rare that I thought might have been up, but was not necessarily, because it might have actually not existed at all. I might have remembered it from Cataclysm or the next Rammus event. So, here we are, we're getting our, hang on, let me get one of these guys, just one of these guys. I need you to be at range. Stop it, stop rooting them. I need one of them close to me. My deeps. Oh well. We're going to continue aimed autoing these guys down. You know, something similar to that. I should probably keep Hawk up too, because I'm not necessarily making the best use of Aspect of the Monkey. I just have it up because I was taking some serious deeps earlier. I went and leeroyed a whole bunch of boys. Whole bunch of wolfie boys. This might be the opportunity that we've been looking for. Come on, guys. Here we go. This is more like it. Now let's get ourselves some. Hang on, not force dynamite. Gosh darn it! I meant the heavy. I meant to get the heavy. The force is on my bars already. Maybe I should move heavy to my bars, but I do want to use up the rest of my force. I definitely do. Oh, hello there. Do you want to be zapped? I admire your tenacity, my friend, but you must die. So let's see if there's any chance to get in for some good stuff here. Everything's very tightly packed, but I think we can get a good multi-shot off here. Maybe auto multi. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like what we're looking for. Ideally, we just have something in melee that we can just smack around. That'd be ideal. But no. Oh well, we're done with that for now. I should use up the rest of my course dynamite. As painful as it is, we do have heavy dynamite at the moment, so we could save that for the big pulls. And we are gonna see some big pulls, because in the tower there are some wolves that are spectral, and they can summon more wolves. And those wolves, well, they can't summon more wolves, but there are gonna be a lot of wolves. I can tell you that. The Deathsworn Captain, that's up on the ramparts though. It's not in the direction that we were checking out. Hey, Opaikun. Thank you very much for joining me on the stream today. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Yep, got the multi-shot off. Great. Now, we could just, keep things where they need to be. No, stay on me. I'm not going to let you move away. We need the multi-shots on these guys. There we go. Did you see that? We got a multi-shot off on melee and ring. Hey Dragon Colt, thanks for joining us on the stream today. Nice to have you here. Hey War for Territory, thanks so much for joining us on the stream today too. I love hunters. I have a great passion for the class. We are having a lot of fun here, doing memes and other stuff like that. If you have not seen the advanced multi-shot tutorial, well, I'm sure you don't need it being a veteran hunter yourself. But hey, maybe there's something useful. Maybe there's something that you were suspecting of in official classic that I can confirm for you about how multi-shot works. In-game sound is a bit loud? Okay, let me turn this down. How's 5%? Is that any better, Opaikun? Wait, is she leaving because of vendor trash? Okay, well, I'm gonna pass lead to my leader Cola friend. We're gonna see what's up. Auto aimed, auto multi-auto. Pro tip: if you are if you've already engaged an enemy, then do not start with aim shot. You start with aim shot when you want to precast on something, like that. But if the fight has already begun, then in that case, you certainly want to make the most use of. Hang on, multi-shot. That was a good cleave. That was a very good cleave. Oh man, could we chain across all three? Hang on. Multi-shot. No! Oh, they died just a second too soon. Feels bad, man. that was like the ideal situation. Almost to the tower. Of course, our newbie leaves right away. There's a boss right around the corner here. So I'm not walking in there. I'm not going to be the one to pull him. Revised macros. Good question. So sure, I can show you guys some of my macros while we're here. I'm glad that the stream quality is better because this new PC, it's running everything on Ultra. Let me show you this. Check this out. Everything is at maximum. And please, let's hope that this thing continues to work for more than 2 weeks. Because it desperately needs to work. I desperately need it to work. But sure, I can show you guys some of the macros. This is a boss fight. Let me chuck some heavy dynamite here. Let me multi. Yes, we got it. We got the multi-cleave. I'll shoot you. Can we get this boss off me? As long as something is in melee and something is at range. Here we go. Now we can hang on. Multi. It moved just out of range. It's always the worst case scenario. Hang on, you stay on me. Don't you run over there, you jerk. I need you to keep doing stuff on me so that I can melee you. Never mind. Right, where was I? That's right. I was gonna show you guys some macros. So, oh yeah, sorry, Speed Hack. So listen, I had just hopped in the queue with this, brand new PC. We're getting stuff sorted, but I never set up my add-ons, and I was already in the queue. So, well, I decided to roll without him for a little while. We can follow along pretty well. We'll see what happens. Since I've done this a lot before, I've got a sixth sense of how this sort of how the shots go out and all that good stuff. But I will absolutely have it set up properly for the next one. Absolutely. That is an absolutely essential thing. Yacht, that is. But anyway. Feign death macros, that's questionable. What I hear works is something like this. Show tooltip, immolation trap. And let me just get on this guy real quick. Show tooltip, immolation trap, target enemy, no, not target enemy. What was it? A stop attack, pet passive, cast, combat, feign death, cast, immolation, trap. So hypothetically, this macro should work. For getting yourself the feign death to work a little bit more often. At least that's what I hear. Hang on, we gotta get the multi-shot. Yeah, there we go. We got him. We melee you. We range you, and of course I'm getting periodic skill reduction, so I can expect to miss sometime. But I will keep smacking away as much as my incompetent self can manage. Forsaken skill, holy. Nice meme. I think, what is that? Is that like the only holy resistance in the game? We do have a decurse though, and that's always good to have an SFK. Oh. So what I hear is that this sort of macro helps to make it more reliable. It happens a little bit more often. Mage wins by 2 points. Nice meme. It seems to make it more reliable. If you get hit during feign death, that is going to put you back in combat. I believe that's how it works. If you get hit during feign death, and if you hit anything else. Hello there, friend. Did you just climb some stairs? Are you proud of yourself? I would be too. Climbing the stairs is very hard. There are lots of them. This is a big tower. Where do you sleep? Do you sleep somewhere in here? It seems like kind of a party place. You appear to be in a very bad place. And I'm sorry about that, my friend, but you don't worry about it. We've put you out of your misery. Alright, aim to auto, multi-auto. I'm gonna try for my own. Oh, hang on, we got... Whoops, sorry. I accidentally broke the poly. Let's stay away from these. Multi again. Here are the wolves. We're used to seeing more of these wolves. These sons of our goal are actually quite tall. I mean, I'm already tall. If you look at me compared to the gnome, we've got the, I mean, look at this. She does not even come up to my knees. And then those guys are even taller than me. They're very tall boys. Oh, hello. These guys should be the ones who summon more ants. Well, it seems to be 10 yards. Just like Speed Hack said. So that'd be the range for, say, a sapper charge. It'd be the range for a sapper charge to go off, to trigger on all the things. That's the range between targets for multi-shot. That's the maximum that they could go. We got a good triple hit right there. Unfortunately, only one hit with the dynamite. But that's okay. We're just gonna keep chugging along. We're gonna use the rest of our course dynamite. Perish, darn you. Heck off to the bowels of heck. Oh boy, we got a big pull here. But we'll be okay. We're just gonna move over here, slowly walk our way over here. We're gonna do our multi-shots. Go on. Multi-shots. Some of them are a little bit too low. I'm gonna smack you. We're gonna go back to auto shooting. We're gonna smack you. A little bit more auto shooting. We do not have our dynamite up yet. It's only 13 seconds left. Oh my, I'm quite dead. But I do have a soul stone. We're gonna use it, and we're gonna go back into the fight. Go get him, boys. Ah, crud. Kate Luna is down. Here's the lupine horror. I believe the delusions are disappearing. Here or there. We got this. I have heavy dynamite. I'm gonna use the heavy dynamite. We're gonna deal as much damage as possible to these guys. This guy's on me. I'm gonna bring it up here. I'm going to wing clip both of these guys. One of them is gonna go down on the way. I did not realize how low I was. Hey, we got another one. Hello there, friend. Do you want to join in the fight? Ah, crud. I just lost my... No, wait, I did not lose my pet. I did not lose my pet. He's alive. He's alive and well. I'm going to distracting shot on this guy. Oh no, my pet is dead. Crud. My pet. No! I'm sorry, my friend. I have done what I could. He must have taken aggro for a second from Lunar. That's disappointing. But don't worry, we should have enough mana to restore him to life very soon. We're just going to keep auto-shotting here because this appears to be a negligible fight at this point. There we go. And among all that, I still had a healing potion I could have popped, but it's whatever. Now come back to life, my friend. Here you are. I'm sorry about that. I will give you a treat. Please love me. Looks like our mage friend over here is doing some PvP memes. He's gathering the set for PvP. Interesting. Cool. Well, that was a pretty eventful pull, but I can't say that I'm concerned. We do have Aragol ahead of us, and if you remember from the SFK video on YouTube, if you have not seen it, the Aragol fight was pretty interesting. It involved many shenanigans. Tons of shenanigans. A ridiculous amount of shenanigans. So, since we've got a little tower defense going on here, I'm gonna wait for our hunter friend to restore his pet. Yo, Lunar, let's duo some of these. The Soulstone meme, that was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. I'll put down a freezing trap here, and then come here. Let's aimed auto, multi-auto the marked target at the same time. Gotta sync up the burst. That's how you hunter. A list of macros. Well, that's right. I did want to show you some of the more basic ones. So I have the dismiss call macro, and that's this one. Show tooltip, cast if pet, dismiss pet, and if no pet, call pet. And here's the one for revive and mend. I'm gonna concuss right after this so that we can make sure that our friend hits his stuff. Now, I believe my freezing trap disappeared, but that's okay, because we're going to take this, we're going to wink with this, we're going to wink with this as well, and this thing is going to go down. Oh, wait a second, they summoned delusions. I'm not sure the delusions are real though. They appear to be, well, they appear to be just delusions. In which case, this is not necessarily a bother. 495, very nice. So we've got these two up here, we're wing clipping them. We're gonna, oh yeah, did I send my pet on anything? I don't think I did. Well, in any case, we're taking the stuff right now. Those two guys are gonna come back down to us. Two more, pink. I'm gonna need my friend here to take aggro. Oh wow, did he clip through the floors of the ground? Okay, let's concussive here. Let's bring him back out to the kite spot, or to the runway. This guy I do not want in melee. We do have a druid who's back from the dead and on his way. Where's our mage? What's our mage doing? I really don't need this guy in melee. I cannot weave the shot in here at the moment. Here we go. Here's our druid. Just heal me up now. There we go. Now I can cheetah, or rather, I can clip, and we can run back the other way. And you can just, follow along. Whoa, hey. Hey! Hello, friend! Are you joining in the fun? I understand that annoyed you and your friends, but I hope you do not mind. What am I saying? Of course you mind. Still, I apologize wholeheartedly for any trouble that I may have caused you. I only wish to meme. I come in memes. Looks like we got our sniper up here. This is a tower defense. I'm gonna boop you. I don't have enough mana for a multi-shot. Wait, no I do. Yes, we got it all. The multi-cleave into melee. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. And a couple of greens for our effort. Very cool, very cool. So, did you catch that macro for revive, pet, and men pet? Hunter memes. Sniper memes. I love this class. This is so much fun. This is tremendous fun. I have never had more fun in a game. Well, in this game. There are a lot of games that are very, very fun out there. Very, very, very fun. Have you guys tried any bullet hells? If you guys play League of Legends at all... Oh, hello. If you guys play League of Legends at all, you know that practicing by playing with bullet hells, it really helps you to dodge those skill shots. And they're pretty cool. You know, you go in there, you dodge all the skill shots, you dodge all the bullets. And then you hop into LoL, and suddenly that Ahri can't land her charm. I like the Glacial Augment Ahri with the GLP 800. It's a lot of fun. Of course, I'm absolutely terrible at LoL. Like, absolutely bad. But I do think it's a lot of fun. I do think it's a fun game. Now, in terms of what other macros I have, you might be interested in this one in particular. Now, if you don't know what the exclamation point does, it basically prevents your spell from being turned off. So if you use it on auto shot, this will automatically target an enemy, and then it will cast auto shot, but it will prevent auto shot from being toggled off. Very basic macro, but also very important. However, if you just try this with Eagle Eye, cast exclamation point Eagle Eye, and you will have so much fun with it. I don't want to spoil what exactly it does if you don't know already. Just try it. Just try it. That's all I can say. Otherwise, we are using the TBC API at the moment, so things are definitely going to be quite different from, well, how they were on Light's Hope, or in other such things. Nope. I give you the killing boot. Oh, agility and stamina. I need this, and 5 stamina. That's a big upgrade. Both are upgrades. I have not needed on anything, so I'm gonna need on both of these today. Let's go. Let's get some good multi-shots out on here. Let's use some more dynamite. Let's do a boop for 145. Another boop. Well, go on. Multi-shot. No, never mind. It's dead. It was dead. It left me before I could do it. Let's see now. Where are the bracers? The bracers. Where are they? Oh, thank you. Where are the bracers? I didn't seem to get them. It said I received the loot. Do you guys see any bracers around here? I don't see any bracers. Or did I win them? I thought it was the only one. Yes. You won Black Wolf bracers. Yeah, I didn't get them. I still have my 2 stam. They're not. Wow. Nice memes. Thank you, Blizzard. As if I'm not broke on stuff enough. Oh well, it's only stamina. I'll get by. I already have plenty of that with my my green tinted goggles. There we go. Yeah, they're not in the bags. Weirdest thing. I mean, if that happened with like an Iron Foe or something and you were a warrior, I mean, hell, I've had to turn down tickets before on Lights Hope that were infinitely worse. You know, hey, I was running BRD and the server crash took away my Iron Foe. Can you please restore it? And of course, our item restoration policy was ridiculously strict. Not without good reason, but it was strict. So that was one of the things that we could not restore, and it was heartbreaking. You know, you had to tell them, hey, I know you spent 300 runs farming that thing, only for it to be taken out by a damn server crash. Alas. There we go, we got some immolation trap. We also got surfacing up. It's pretty good. It's good. And here's our Night Elf Joker over here. Yeah, there are no bracers. I did not get the bracers. I'm keeping an eye on the chat. I want to thank you guys again for joining me on the stream today. Hope you guys are enjoying the run. We are almost to the end of it, and therefore almost to the end of the stream too, because we've been through the stockades. We have been through Black Fathom Deeps. We have been through SFK almost, and it has been quite the long day. Oh, it seems that we're not getting the boss today. That works. Let me chuck some dynamite at you. Wait, did that miss everything? Gosh darn it, I didn't target it right. Why do you not... Stop it. Stop that. Come back. Go away. Or stop going away. I need you here. I need you here so I can smack you. Oh, gosh darn it. What a day. What a day. Hang on, that's on me. Don't want to aim shot while something's on you. But you can multi-shot, sure. Let's give this guy a good snack while we pass by. Oh. I can't believe it. You've destroyed my pack. Now face my wrath. Well, he pulled anyway, so wait a second. Did my pet take aggro and not actually stay on him? Weird. Oh no, don't dead zone me, you jerk. Gosh, I greatly dislike you. You are most unkind. Don't worry though, we're chugging away over here. We're gonna break that sheep, of course. Now this is always what you want to. Hang on, let me bring this guy over here. Wait, but no, I don't have any mana. Ah, crud. You see, what you want to do with your multi-shot is, if something is very close to dying, then you pop off a multi-shot and break the sheep. That way you kill your current target, and you also break the sheep on the next target. And that is always good. I guess if the other hunter's needing on this, I'm also going to need on it. And hopefully I win it, because I have not won anything today. I could use the intellect for my MM purposes. Please leave me alone. I want to range you. Looks like our druid is also. Yay, I actually won something. It's intellect shoulders, but it will definitely serve me well. Huzzah! My mana pool. I'm sure the mages are gonna hate that. But I guess if everyone needed it, sure, why not? Now then, we only have a few more Sons of Aragol to kill. To finish off right here, before we're done for today. Before we fight off Aragol himself. And by the way, if you guys have any questions about... Oh, what's this? Aragol, your castle stinks. Your stuff doesn't work. You should feel very ashamed. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about, you know, say, farming Mara, or about macros, or about virtually anything else, you can feel free to pop in the Ravager Den Discord, which you can find, well, I'll link it after the stream. So you can find it in the chat right after the stream, or I will be sure also to, whatchamacallit. Rather, you can also find it in the description of any of my recent YouTube videos. So if you find Raziya the Ravager on YouTube, then just go right ahead. You can find the Discord link there, and or just hang around for a few, and I'll be sure to link it to you. Go away, Bliss. Oh man, that's pretty nasty, or it would be if we did not have a decursor or two. We had to deal with curses through the SFK run. That was pretty nasty. I'm gonna leave my pet down here so that he can flap on up. He can be the flappy zapper that he needs to be. Oh no, we just ass-pulled the boss. Or rather, our hunter went ahead and did it. It's okay. We are at it right now. And I should also put up a aspect to the hawk. I am definitely going to die if I do not get a heal right now. Oh man. Here we go. We are mind controlled. I mean, we have unleashed the inner beast. You will fear me. I will be the wolfie boy. And you will know my name is Raziya. Ah, crud. Get out of here, you. Yeah, he teleports around. He does all this. He didn't see the boss, apparently. That's a funny way to pull the boss. And we still have mana, thanks to this wonderful new shoulders item we picked up. Hang on, who's red now? I don't see anyone who's red. Is he up here or something? Robes of Arugol, very nice. Very nice. I'm sure our friends will appreciate that. I have inscribed leather breastplate, so... Well, these guys are definitely going to get more use out of it than I will. So, I think I'll just, well, unless the other hunter needs on it. If he does, then I will certainly need on it too. Okay, then I will agree on it. Cool. Alright. That's SFK, folks. So, I believe we'll be headed into Duskwood next. I do want to do some quests out there. I do love questing in Duskwood. It is a fun zone to quest in. But of course, that'll have to wait for next time. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you pop by the Ravager Den Discord, which I will... The Ravager Den Discord, which I will link in the description, or sorry, in the chat next to Twitch. In just a moment. Make sure you, well, you keep your eyes out, because we're going to keep streaming and we're going to keep doing hunter memes. And they're going to be really fun. They're going to be lots of fun. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.